Hey there, Twisted Sage here. I'm coming to you for my late new moon video. Moon's currently 24 degrees of Aries. Um, if this evening's been difficult, it's probably due to the moon squaring both Pluto and Jupiter. Uh, the moon being in Aries isn't a it's not a strong place for it to be, kind of a hothead place for it to be. Um, Now, just because it doesn't like to be there doesn't mean it doesn't have perhaps situational circumstances where it's a positive thing. Um, but patience is definitely not a Aries theme. They like to go. This new moon was conjunct Chiron, so that means the sun, the moon, and Chiron. They were all in a stellium together, along with Black Moon Lilith. But I won't touch on that Lilith too much there. For my viewers, I'm guessing I'm too hip to that energy. Chiron, it's an asteroid in between Saturn and Uranus, but it deals with archetypal. It deals with our wounds. It's known as the wounded healer. So the fact that they were all conjunct on this new moon is maybe there's something of a healing element, but I would say that it also sets a tone for the energy for the next month. They say the sun's exalted in the sign of Aries, which intrigues me, bewilders me. I just see, I guess I'm Aries bashing, but I see, being ruled by Leo, that it kind of a low stoop to be exalted on ego and self. Um, Sorry, I keep jumping this camera around. Yes, got a new kick-ass phone. Totally just test this. This is the second time I've done this video. Not using headphones, and that mic definitely picks up my voice easily. I'm wondering if I can now go longer on videos. That if old technology was perhaps part of a reason it would take so much time to upload a video to YouTube. Okay, anyways. So obviously our collective ego has been quite wounded in this last couple weeks. It's definitely a result of the Saturn Pluto conjunction. What other big events? But obviously, this is the 9/11 event, if you will, of the times. Whenever we see Saturn and Pluto aspect each other, a major event occurs, and usually they're darker ones. And we also had the Australian fires. That's another symptom of this alignment. Yeah, I don't know. The whole Corona thing hasn't really heavily impacted my world. I mean, Sunrise, so my winter job, yeah, it shut down, but it was right around the time it would normally shut down, anyways. Um, Capricorn, all this Capricorn energy for last year, a couple of years has aligned me with steady work. So, like, even though I have friends that are staying at home, I'm full swing with paint work. Um, Now the schools are closed, and from shit, I think most kids are loving it. They're just seeing it as an extra holiday where I'm from. Um, Again, I haven't had 1 ounce of fear about this whole thing. Uh, no, I guess I do in a lot of aspects. I just shoot from the hip in general. I'm not big on major planning, which isn't necessarily a fantastic trait. It's just how I'm designed. Um, but yeah, I mean, not that this definitely got me thinking on some things, but definitely not feared for my life. Definitely hate. I almost feel like I could go to Vegas, put a bet on nobody I know will end up with it. Nobody I know will die from it. I definitely see it as a major power move by whoever runs the world in general. Um, we are seen as somebody's cattle, sheep, regardless of how awake any of us are, and they're moving the queen on the chessboard right now. um, so even if everyone is affected by it regardless, but yeah, I don't. I put it on my son's life. I've not feared a damn thing about it, and nor do I fear that he would get it. Again, I think when you look at media, and just everything has a light and shadow to it, but media is a major tool. Let's just call it the major tool. There's not, for the majority of the world is tuned into some kind of media, so therefore subject to subliminals and or directals. If that's even a, um, yeah. Well, I was gonna. Hopefully, this phone, it's new, high tech equipment, um, allow me to post faster because I can definitely I can jibber jabber. I go in circles and then come back to points. Uh, um, Oh, yes. So, one of the major things that, well, small major. Uh, so, the next Sunday after last Saturday, uh, for the last video I posted when I went hiking and snowboarding, um, the next morning I decided I was going to go to work. Uh, the paint job I'm doing, I can come and go as it please. And so I go to start the truck and boom, nothing. I'm like, what? And there was still some power, like the radio come on. I'm like, trying to think, what the fuck? Decided to put a battery charger to it, boom, it fires it up. So yes, my battery died, but it died uh, subsequently with um, the moving of Saturn into Aquarius, which rules electricity. Um, one might, well, what does that have to do with anything? Well, it's timing. and Saturn controls timing. Perhaps it's more significant to myself than maybe who I'm posting this to. But I think it helps show the linking your events with the movement of the planets. All right, I'm already hitting 10 and a half minutes. I don't know why I'm such a giggly girl this evening. See you soon.